Big T. Welcome to 21 Flames TV. Today's topic is Jim Crow in the South. Jim Crow in the South has a long history, but I don't want to take it back that far in the beginning in its inceptions. I want to talk about basically my family, the Boyd's family, that was given the opportunity to come up north for a better way of life, so to speak. And my grandfather, grandmother boarded up their 8 kids along with themselves in 1962. They arrived in New York City April 21st, 1962. They were promised money, which was never given. They were promised employment, which they were never given in the beginning. They were told that they would have everything that they did not have back in Algiers, New Orleans, Louisiana. That's where they boarded up and came north in 1962. But let's take it a year back. In Washington, D.C., there was an activist group called CORE. And this CORE was ran by James Farmer. He was the head chief. He was a brother. He was a head, along with some other people, and including white people, who, to my surprise, that they were committed into going in the Deep South, which is Jim Crow at that particular time. They were going to go and challenge the local politicians and local residents in the Deep South. 1960, the Supreme Court had desegregated the bus terminals, the restrooms, the restaurants. The federal government had desegregated, and the state and the local cities was supposed to allow blacks and whites to be where we are today. But the residents of the local communities felt as though that they've been done wrong by the federal government, and so they took up arms, and they were setting up shop to do harm if black or anybody, including white folks. And many of them got their head bashed in. Of course, the brothers was, got stomped along with some white folks. Everybody got stomped. Whoever was on that bus, they got stomped, and they didn't fight back. And that was something else. They didn't fight back, but it was all captured on national TV, most of it. Even the reporters got their, brains bashed in at that particular time. So the federal government was saying, hey, this is unconstitutional. And the government was sad because it showed really how far the racists would go out trying to make their point against something that they know or may not know that is injustice. And they felt as though that they was in the right, even though the Supreme Court said, hey, this is unconstitutional. They didn't care. And that's what caused the Freedom Riders in 61, after the Supreme Court had desegregated back in 60. So in 62, the South had retaliated from 61. And so this is where my grandparents and family got pretty much got caught into this struggle. Now, my grandfather was a hardworking man, and he was a man of integrity, which I know, and I remember him as a child. He didn't smile much. He was a man of dignity and honor, and he loved his family to the point where he was willing to come up north, where he was promised freedom, justice, and equality, and opportunities for him to take care of his family. And those promises never came through, but nevertheless, he made it work. You know, they were thrown in projects, and he didn't work right away either. There was supposed to be some money for him he never gotten. You know, I could just about imagine what my folks had went through, and other folks like them.